Hey there folks, welcome to Mox Z Gaming channel. If you've been scouring the web for Higan Eruthyll best tier list, look no further. This guide is especially helpful for those new to the game. In today's video, I've got you covered with the Higan Eruthyll best tier list and reroll guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started with today's video content. Is Higan Eruthyll worth playing? Absolutely. First of all, it's a sick 3D real-time RPG game, with mind-blowing special moves, action-packed gameplay like in a movie, and a chase camera that makes you feel like you're really in the game. The gameplay is unique and dynamic, with tactical bullet time to dominate battles. Strategically, you can deploy 6 badass class and 5 powerful elements to build your ultimate squad, so in particular, the tier list doesn't include all the characters. In my opinion, I only list characters that are worth taking time to gain and training. Well, let's talk about S tier first. Gildan. Tanks here act as shields or take damage from enemy attacks and ensure their allies are safe behind them. We recommend this tank, Gildan from the Guardian class, because of his ability to interrupt, channeled and charged skills to stop enemies. Besides that, he also has a taunt so that the enemy can focus on attacking Gildan alone. Furthermore, even though his stats are a little low on magic resistance, he is immune to magic damage. Basil. Hoplite class. Basil is tank that specializes in the ice element with a focus on AoE attacks, control, dislocation, and melee combat. Basil has a strong crowd control ability and is particularly suitable for guardians. One of the unique traits of this class is its ability to restore HP when their own HP is low, making them a reliable choice for surviving tough battles. Surslit. She is classified as a burst type with the ability of dealing high damage and melee attacks. She belongs to the Hoplite class with a pyro element. Despite being of SSR rank, many players initially underestimated this character during the early stages of the game. However, as the character develops, Surslit has proven to be a formidable force in both automatic and PvP modes, earning a place in the S tier of my list. Beluya. The assassin class in the game, specializing in element Umbra, is ideal for dealing high burst damage and applying debuffs to a single target. They are particularly effective against targets with low HP, making them the best choice for DPS in such situations, so the damage is issued on a large scale but not continuously. I recommend Beluya from the assassin class because of her ability to be a good damage dealer, which can prioritize enemies with the lowest HP combined with her skills that can dash to the target. Besides that, Beluya is suitable for enemies who have healers, because the heal received by the enemy will be reduced by 20% and can be stacked max 3 stacks. Fiend. With her AoE, burst, and ranged abilities, she excels as a DPS character. She belongs to the Ranger class and wields the element of Pyro. Although her small AoE damage may not be ideal for single targets, she can greatly assist the team. In addition, the character's skill and basic attacks can quickly trigger playset bonuses. Rita. With her ATK buff and high burst DMG against single targets, she serves as a sub-DPS character with the ability to deal damage and knock back enemies from range. As a Ranger class with Pyro element, her skills and basic attacks can quickly trigger playset bonuses. Moetsu. She is DPS, as a continuous damage provider, both through basic attacks and skills. Here we recommend Moetsu from the Ranger class because he is a strong DPS hero. Moetsu is a scaling hero, so the longer the battle is played, the stronger Moetsu will be. Then, she can also summon 4 parrots above his head through her Ute. Siamcum. Classified as a DPS, Siamcum specializes in casting with an anemo element. Her unique ability includes summoning pets and dealing high area of effect damage. She also provides periodic buffs and can increase her own magic damage. Nuno. Classified as a healer, she is proficient in healing and shielding allies from a distance. She belongs to the Adiatrix class and wields the power of an MO. In addition to providing healing, she can also debuff enemies. Nuno is an excellent support character due to her ability to heal all allies and grant shields. Combining her with Moetsu is a wise choice as they both belong to the anemo element, which amplifies their skills. Liv, she is an Adiatrix class healer with the ice element, specializing in AoE healing and ranged attacks. She is an all-powerful support character that can stack, encroaching cold, and enable equipped characters to cast their ULT more frequently. Next, let's talk about A tier, Caesar. Classified as a tank, Caesar possesses unique features of buff, healing, and tank AD in melee range. She belongs to the Guardian class and has Lumino as her element. Caesar is a Lumino Guardian who can share damage, provide AoE healing, and speed up the frequency of casting healing and skill. Cure. Classified as a tank, she possesses shield abilities and melee attacks. Her class is Guardian and her element is an MO. She is able to provide a physical shield for the entire team, particularly for the Ranger and Assassin. This character is able to decrease the amount of burst damage taken, improving the team's survivability. Hathor. Classified as a DPS, this character is skilled in AoE and has high burst AD in melee combat. She belongs to the Hoplite class and wields the element of Pyro. In addition to dealing high damage against a single target, she can also increase her damage output against a single target. Queen. With a focus on AoE and dislocate AD, she is a DPS character. Her class is Assassin and her element is Pyro. She can deal group damage and has a flexible attack range, making her suitable for damage dealers. Additionally, she has the ability to increase the damage dealt. Black. With his ranged attacks, he excels as a DPS character with a focus on AoE and high burst damage. As a ranger with the power of ice, he can stack the encroaching cold debuff and deal tremendous amounts of damage, making him a great choice for players looking to increase their overall damage output. Media. Classified as a DPS with AoE capabilities, this character is a caster with the Lumino element. Their strengths lie in dealing damage to both single targets and groups, making them an excellent choice for the main story. They are particularly effective against enemies with high HP, allowing them to deal more damage than usual. Follett. Classified as a DPS character, she possesses the traits of having AoE abilities, buffing allies, and attacking from range. Her class is caster, and she is affiliated with the Anemo element. As an Anemo caster, she can deal significant AoE damage, but requires the support and protection of her teammates to maximize her damage potential. Rocco. She is a healer, Lumino element, possessing a high healing effect and ultimate energy. This character is super cute and can grant buffs to all members periodically upon entering battle, making it an essential character in the early stages of the game. However, it's important to note that this class is not suitable for PvP. Screamer. Screamer is a group-type character with a focus on healing AP and ranged attacks. She belongs to the Adiatrix class and has the Pyro element. She is particularly suitable for PvP and was initially ranked as a tier, but in the long term, Screamer has the potential to become an S-tier character. And then, B tier, Armand. With an emphasis on AoE and buff AD, she belongs to the tank class as a Pyro Guardian. In addition to being adept at sharing and dealing damage, she is also capable of restoring HP after taking damage. Euphoria. Classified as a tank, this character has notable traits such as AoE capabilities, shield AD, and melee attacks. She belongs to the Hoplite class and her element is Pyro. She is versatile and can be used in various stages, making her a suitable choice for tank characters. Additionally, she has the ability to restore HP when her health is low. Yuumi. With an AoE control and melee attacks, she is a tank character. Her class is Hoplite and element is Ice. In addition to her charming appearance, she can reduce the damage taken by the team, as well as interrupt and knock up enemies. Mom Mel. Classified as a tank, she possesses abilities in buff and DMG AD with melee attacks. As a Hoplite, her element is an MO, allowing her to enhance damage sharing during battles while providing a shield when engaging in combat. Finally, let's talk about C tier, Mireia. With ranged attacks, she serves as a DPS with AoE capabilities. She belongs to the Ranger class and uses the Ice element, making her a great debuffer while dealing damage. Additionally, she can stack, encroaching cold, to further increase her damage output. Chlor. With a focus on AoE and burst AP, she is a ranged DPS character belonging to the caster class and using the Anemo element. She excels at dealing supermassive AoE damage, making her an excellent Anemo mage in the early stages of the game. She is particularly useful for characters dealing skill damage. Isa. With AoE and control attributes, she belongs to the DPS category as a ranged caster with the ice element. She possesses a superb skill that pulls enemies in and can apply various debuffs to them, providing a chance to restore energy after each skill cast. Courier, with her focus on healing, she is a ranged Adiatrix class with the Anemo element. She excels at providing buffs and healing to her allies. By using Wind Breath, her healing skills can become even more effective. She is particularly useful for Adiatrix characters. Sella. With her class as Adiatrix and element as ice, she is a healer who excels in providing healing and shielding support from range. Her special features include shielding the team from physical attacks, making her a valuable addition for Adiatrix characters. Asa. In the initial stages, he serves as a valuable support due to his healing abilities. He is a ranged Adiatrix class character with a Lumino element, providing useful buffs and healing effects for Adiatrix characters. And then, let's talk about Reroll Guide. You could reroll again if you get the character you wanna. Follow my perform, launch Higan Eruthyll on your device and log in via Google or App Store account. Then there are several cutscenes. Here you can just skip them to speed up the process, but you can also speed them up. After that, complete the tutorial part. Then if you can explore this game yourself without a guide, you need to go to the mail first, which is on the top right. And you will be given the option to do gacha where you can claim all the rewards given, such as Star Sigil, Inspiration Sigil, and Standard Dubriastal. After that, in this wish, there are 5 banners available and you can choose which banner you want yourself, but make sure to always reroll 10 times. I recommend wishing on the When Stars Gather Together banner because it was on a 50% discount, so only using 3-star sigils, and you can reroll 2x via and wish 20 pulls. You are guaranteed to get a 3 stars character within the 20 pulls. Besides that, you can play Adventure until Fantasyland 1's clear stage. Maybe you can reroll Soul Thread's banner too. If you manage to get the character you want, you can bind an account if you are unsatisfied with the pull. If not, tap Settings, User Center and delete your game data and log in with a new account. For gacha rate, 3 stars characters rate is 2%, 2 stars characters rate is 19%, 1 stars characters rate is 79%. Get easy-to-use skills and easy-to-use characters so that you can progress even in the early stages of the game, such as Jildan, Surslit, etc. In short, Higan Eruthyll is a game that is very influential on character and is followed by strategy. You need to pay attention in terms of classes that have their respective roles and can also take advantage of the element system to get additional DMG. It goes without saying that the above list reflects the Mox Gaming channel's opinions. While I recommend picking the S-tier characters, you are urged to use the ones you are comfortable with. This allows you to explore new options and master every character in Higan Eruthyll, and wish you all luck for taking the victory through your battles, and I'll leave the timestamps down in the description. Don't forget to follow, like and share. Thank you for watching this video. See you next vid.